What's up, family? I'm so excited. You are tuned into ASADAH Says, and we are rocking today. Ooh, I love this family. We're going to be rocking with Cross Family Industries. Wait till you see what it is. But before we start, guess what? I'm part of the Female Solution. You don't know what that is? I'm going to show you what it is because if it wasn't for the Female Solution, I wouldn't even be here doing this show. So take a look, see what it's about, and then don't go nowhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution.
There you have it. There you have it. Okay. The Female Solution. Thank you, Naima Latif, for the opportunity to come on and bring on what's important in our community. But y'all, I have an awesome team on today. This family inspires me tremendously. Why? Because I've never seen anything like it. I've seen big families, but I've not really seen big families with a collective purpose, like where what the purpose of the mother and the father is supersedes who they are, and it actually trickles down onto their children. So I am going to bring them on right now. Today we dealing with the big papa. We dealing with the daddy. And I'm gonna say I'm bringing him on right now. He's my Aquarian brother. He tall like late twins, so you know I love him. Oh God, here he go, my man, Brody. What's up, beautiful?
Hey, sister, how you doing?
I'm loving life, man. I want to thank you for being on today because let me count the ways how much I love your family. And I do love you guys tremendously because it's not really about, oh, look at this black love, they so dope. It's about they dope and they doing things. There's so many things about who you are as a family, right? So I
Mm.
want you to start. First of all, people might be saying, "Who that brother? I need to get you up. We get your name up. Who that brother?" Don't try it, sisters. I'm talking about a family. He married. Boop. So anyway, don't be blushing. But anyway, so I want you to just talk a little bit about the Brody family industry concept, and not. I
Mm.
don't want to really hear about the business first. I want to hear about like the ideology of you and my girl Melanie, who
Mhm.
is the mommy. Talk about
Mhm.
that ideology because you all do a certain thing when your kids get a certain age. Just talk about that because I think it's so dynamic.
Yeah, so Melanie and I decided that we wanted to allow our children to be more producers than consumers. And so with that, we decided that when they reach around 8, around the age of 8, we would create for them, according to their personality, some type of industry, some type of business that they could actually do. And as they grow, they either stay with that industry or they expound upon that um, as they get older, and so they can create something else of their own. Um, but around the age of 8, they start to learn about everything dealing with business. So product analysis, everything you do, financials, all different types of stuff. And so we just wanted to have a family of producers, a family of industry. And so that's kind of where it starts. Mm.
Y'all playing, see? What is you talking about right now? The only time I've really heard this type of ideology is with very wealthy white people.
Mm.
They raise their children, they make sure they have accounts, they make sure that they get money towards enterprises and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And I think one of my favorite moments with you guys, because I've had so many, and then I'm gonna find you so I can send you this show so you could spit. But one of my favorite moments, I'm sitting there, and at the time, I'm sitting with your 4-year old. What's my little man?
Mm.
My little man.
Mhm.
He talk about, yeah, I'm gonna have a business. It's gonna be bath bombs. Don't nobody steal this idea. Bath bombs with toys in them.
Yes.
So he
Yeah.
took them out. So when you in the tub and you got the bath bomb in there, and then when it dissolve, y'all, it's a toy in there. Why are
Mhm.
you 4 years old talking to me about that? Like, what is that?
Well, what we did was is we kind of prepped them. So each one of
Mhm,
them, we thought of something that went with their character and their personality. And
mhm.
and Izzy being so busy and he loved like bathtub stuff, and so
Yes,
we thought of Izzy's Fizzy. So
I love it. Oh, that's what it was called.
it's called Izzy's Fizzies. Yeah.
Izzy's
Mhm.
Fizzy. Now, y'all, look at the family. Stop playing. Look at the family now. So we are loving, and what I love is that you all do not talk about struggle. I don't hear that. I
Mhm.
think there may have been struggles. I don't get into
Sure.
struggle. We're not interested in that.
Mhm.
But let me tell you what I have heard. I've heard your wife go, "I'm ready for another one." Like she talking about pancakes or something. Like
To
she
this
talk
day,
about like she talk about to this day she's still doing
to
that.
this day,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
go.
See
It's
the
not
glory.
happening.
I mean, for real, for real. I mean, they just everybody look at the vibe. So y'all see the littlest baby, booby, booby, booby. What's her name? What's the little mama's name?
Zari.
Zari, right?
Mhm.
So y'all, Zari talking about like I love her, and I'm gonna show you an image of her and why I love her because she liked me in some way.
Mhm.
As soon as she did this, I was like, oh God, she's like me. But I just love this, and I love Melanie's viewpoint about I'm ready. I need another one. I need at the time she was like, I need Izzy to have somebody to play with. Ooh,
Mhm.
doo, 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 doo. And what's so funny? Oh, there she goes. See that peace sign to the peace sign to the peace sign. When she did that peace sign, I said, that's my baby. That's my baby. I love her. So yeah, just the happiness of the children.
Mhm.
I want you to just talk a little bit about, and we're going to get into their family businesses shortly, y'all. But I just kind of wanted to show them because when they get real, real famous, you see that I'm with them. You see, I know them. Stop playing with me, right? Okay, cool. So now the family, we got the concept, what you all were, working towards, the growth. These young, beautiful children are homeschooled, correct?
Yes. Yes.
I need you to talk about that a little bit because what do you feel? Why did you all make the decision to homeschool your children versus putting them in school? Please talk about that.
Well, we grew up in the school system here in Chicago. So my wife going to public school, I grew up going to Catholic schools, and we just felt that as we grew as adults, we just wanted us individually. Like we came together with these ideas as far as like she had it and I had it, and then we put it together. But just wanting to teach our children ourselves, we wanted to impart into them our ideals, our precepts and examples of what life should look like for them and for us as a family. And so we didn't want somebody else's imprint on them. We wanted our imprint on them and build them from our perspective. And yeah, that's kind of how we did it.
Bottom line, no,
Hmm.
no, no ifs, ands, buts, maybes.
Mm-mm.
People be talking about if you don't put them in school, they won't have a socialization. Not true.
Well,
Not true at all.
it's parents that children can't socialize children. We are the ones that teach them how to speak, how to behave, and how to interact with the world. And so our
Mm,
children
nice.
are more apt to speak to an adult in an adult-like manner in conversation than Google and Gaga with children. I mean, they can
Yes.
do that. They can talk to children, but it won't
Mhm.
be, you know, frivolous.
Yeah, it won't be frivolous and y'all all that. They don't need the socialization. The stuff
Mhm.
that kids be going through with other children is a lot of upset. It be
Mhm.
teasing, bullying,
Mhm.
peer pressure, all of these things. So is that making us better? And more able to what? To hide, to fight, no, you don't need
Right.
that, right? Like what we're doing. So I
Mhm.
love what you all have done because your children have always communicated. Like I just said, the 4-year-old talking about, I'm gonna make bath bombs. Like so you having conversations with your 4-year-old about those things versus, like you said, Google Gaga. And then so therefore their contribution, as we're gonna see in the second half of the show, their contribution to the planet
Mhm.
actually starts early. You
Yes,
understand?
starts early.
So I got to start getting into your businesses. Ooh, scoop scrumptious. So look, y'all, they so cold because how you going to teach your children about business if you're not doing business, right?
Right.
And so they so cold-blooded. They did a business, ooh, called Herbie Pop. Talk about the why. Yo, Herbie Herb, not Herbie Pop. Ain't Herb is herb, fool. Herbie Pop. So please just talk a little bit about why Herbie Pop. Like what
Mm.
was the inspiration for the idea of that?
So Irby Pop is all Melanie, pretty much.
Mm,
She was at home with the children while I was away, and I would give her like a certain amount of money, and every week or however I would give it. And then at one point I was giving her some funds, and she was like, you know what, I'm going to do with this. I'm going to create this industry, and it was Irby Pop. And so she bought a a commercial size popcorn popper, and
mm,
because we love popcorn anyway, and she was already flavoring popcorn with, different things, she decided to experiment with a flavor that she remembered in Kenya when she lived in Kenya, and it was a masala flavor.
mm.
And she crafted that flavor together, put it on the popcorn, and it was a hit. I mean, it
Whoa.
was, man, it was a hit. Oh no, no, not masala. Masala wasn't first. It was onion and dill. It's in the picture. That's the original onion and dill is the one that's in the
Okay.
picture. It was the
Okay.
original onion and dill because we were trying to get that. She was trying to get that. What do you call it? Nutritional yeast type flavor
Yes, yes,
without
yes, yes.
using nutritional yeast.
Got
And
you.
so
Got
she came up with the original onion and dill, and that was the one that kind of sparked everything. And then
wow.
next was a masala, which is on the right of that picture, on the right side of that picture.
Man, man. Now
Mhm,
look at this. It says how the
mhm,
founders of Irby Pop turned their passion for health into sales.
mhm.
Talk about that because your Irby Pop is so good, and y'all don't be going crazy talking about where's I want to get it. It'll come back in a minute. Now, this is something that to me they have left their imprint on the world, right? The thing
Mhm.
about those things, and look at that picture, y'all, the one with them with all the kids and the popcorn. I love that picture. But y'all didn't just have flavors because if you wanted to
Mhm.
just do flavors, you could talk about caramel cheese. When you go get your Irby Pop, there's a mentality behind it. I need you to talk about that for a minute.
So Melanie and I are trained medical missionaries, and we practice health principles with the family throughout our lives. We That's all we do. We practice. That's our lifestyle is health. And so with Irby Pop, the idea was to create something that was healthy for people as a snack. Because you have the caramels and the cheese and the whatever and all the shellacked popcorns. And we didn't want that. So we wanted something more unique. And we created Irby Pop to represent flavors from around the globe. And so, like the masala, we have a Mediterranean munch flavor, vanilla flavor, a Malagasy vanilla flavor. We have all these different flavors that represents global flavors, and the idea was to create this popcorn brand that will allow people to experience these flavors and experience and have something that can represent world flavor,
Mm,
and they can learn something about where this particular flavor or herb comes from. So yeah.
mm. Can I
Mhm,
ask y'all a question? How
mhm.
they gonna have boarding passes for the popcorn? What are we doing right now? You all's marketing is beast mode. Yo, the packaging. Some people be like, we're gonna get sandwich bags and put some labels on or stuff like that. Yo, no, your stuff is top tier. They gonna have boarding passes for the dog on popcorn, y'all. Talking about flavors from all around the world. Look at this.
Around the globe.
Travel by mouth.
Mhm.
Hercules, Hercules. And let me tell you something. When you buy a bag, I don't know what you're thinking you're gonna buy. It's not what you're gonna buy in the store. But when they say that the bag of popcorn, the biggest one is $15, guess what you do? You pull out $15, baby.
Mhm.
Oh, you definitely do because the quality is no question. Like
Right.
it's so thoroughly. I wish I had y'all go look them up on social media because when you see the videos of people eating it, you're causing people to react in ways they go, "Oh my god." Oh my,
Right.
like they be acting like something happened in their mouth, like, what is this? And they're all races. That's the thing about it. It's not
Mhm,
even just
mhm.
like black people, blah blah blah. No,
Oh
it's
no.
all races. So talk a
Right.
little bit about look at this. It's the herbs for me. Talk a
Mhm.
little bit about some of the feedback. What have people said about the popcorn and just its impact on your followers? You got followers. Please.
Everybody, I mean, everybody that had it, they loved it. And we had something for everybody. So
Yes.
if it was too much flavor, we had something for you. If you wanted sweet, we had something like that. If you
Yes.
wanted to try something that was similar to caramel, that was our vanilla was similar to that
Yes.
caramel flavor, our
Mm-hmm.
Malagasy vanilla. And so we just had flavors that people could enjoy. And another thing is too, because they represent global flavors,
Mm-hmm.
people from those particular regions like that. That's the what's up there? Oh, Manganado Munch. That's up there.
Okay.
That
Manganado
Manganado
much.
Munch, man. People love that one when Melanie created that flavor, and because she's a cook and because she likes to prepare food and things like that nature, she came up with these flavors and she crafted this, you know, from the
Man.
ground, from the
From the
ground up,
ground. Look at her. There
from the
go the
ground up.
booby. There go the
Hmm.
booby. She not
Hmm.
here, y'all, because she's on tour. She might surprise us some, who knows? But she's on tour doing things. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But I just
Hmm.
love, there's something about the fact that you said she's a cook. Did she go to like
Hmm.
professional school or something? Or she just
No,
cooked, right?
she just cooks. Yeah.
See, the
Yeah,
thing
once
about
we
it
got
is,
into this healthy lifestyle, you have to cook. And so we didn't want bland food. And so,
yes.
we just crafted foods that we enjoy and the flavors
Look,
we
I
enjoy.
couldn't even find all the foods, but I just found some. The thing about it, y'all, is that the whole family be cooking. The
Mhm.
kids, the parents be sitting down going to watch SpongeBob or something, and the kids, and they be cooking the food, they be cooking the meals. What in the world? Like, how did the children get into such like they cook like culinary items? It's not even like we gonna make some scrambled eggs. First of all, y'all are vegan, right?
Well, I don't like to say vegan
Vegetarian.
because yeah, we're purely plant-based. We don't eat we don't eat anything that had a face or a mother.
That's
So
right. Good.
yeah, so we're purely plant-based.
Nice. That's right. You better say that. Now, purely plant based. Now, get
Right.
it together.
Hmm.
And the
Hmm.
thing about it, guys, is so not only are they plant based, but the food is always so delectable. And what
Hmm.
I do love is that it has rolled over to the children,
Hmm.
as we're going to find out. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now. So, their son even started a company. Now,
Hmm.
the reason why he not here because he's a star. He got his own whatever he doing. He be doing videos and things, right? He was up, but he has his own company. And check this out, y'all. It's called Azar Spice.
Azar. Azar. Like.
Azar, get it right, Asada. If you're gonna say it right. So Azar Spice. How
Mhm.
in the world did he come up with this? Because I know initially, see, I've been there for different stages of their businesses, and initially
Mhm.
he had an eco-friendly cleaning company system. How old
Mhm.
was he when he did that?
He was young, so about probably around between 8 and 10, he started that.
Between
Hmm.
8 and 10, and that was an
Hmm.
eco-friendly cleaning company
Hmm.
that had what kind of products?
So it was a cleaning. Well, the reason why he wanted to do it is because Melanie can't take those artificial scents and smells,
Yeah.
and so he created something that could be used as a cleaner. And
Hmm.
yeah, and so that was the reason why that was his first business.
That was his first business.
Hmm.
Lovely.
Hmm.
Now, I've seen, sometimes I live vicariously through your kitchen. I be going, I'm going to, because the food be looking so good. I be like, and the thing about it is, Melanie be like, look what the kids made today. And it's like a whole
Yeah.
spread, right? So
Hmm.
we got Azar. Say it for me again. It ain't
Azar.
Azar.
Azar Spice. Hmm.
Azar. As as around the sun. Okay, got you.
There,
As our
there you
spice.
go.
Here we
There you
go.
go.
There we go. So as our spice came about, how? Why does it exist? It is the bomb. I'm impressed.
So this was something he just sprung on us one day. He said he wanted to create, and it might have been inspired by Irby Pop. I'm not totally sure, but he wanted to create because he likes to cook as well. So he wanted to create
Mhm,
his own line of spices, herbs and spices,
mhm,
and
mhm,
so he decided that he wanted us to take him to a there's this herb store up
mhm.
north in Chicago.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, he wanted us to take him there, and he wanted to
Okay.
just peruse and find flavors that were unique, that aren't typical, and he wanted to combine them to create his own line of spices. And we toiled over the name for quite some time, and we came up with ASADAH spice.
Oh man, and what is, does it have a particular meaning?
Um, I can't remember exactly right now.
It's all good. You the papa.
Remember right
You
now.
just help run things. You be quiet. You just help run things. The reason why I ask is because you all have a lot of things that reflect the Bible.
Yes.
Whether it be their names, Ezekiel, blah blah blah. So I thought it may have been fair, but you good. We bring them on another show that can tell us now flavors from all around the nation, which I love because here we go again with making sure that people have a variety of experiences and a variety of tastes. So let's talk about these. These are the titles of the different spices, correct?
Yes.
Can you
So,
just talk about them for a minute? I'm gonna put his website at the bottom because y'all playing. Y'all need to go get this spice. I've had it. I wish I could show you a bottle. It's empty now, but it's just again the packaging is so dynamic. Go ahead, talk about the spices that we're looking at right now.
So eartherial is a more earthy, like in that picture, there's some sprigs of thyme. So eartherial is more like an earthy flavor, kind of on the line of a Mediterranean type
Gotcha,
seasoning that you can use. And
gotcha.
then you have San Fuego is up there. It's spicy. Um, but it's a different type of spice. He chose some very unique blend of really spicy peppers to create San Fuego. And then you have truffle and smoke, which is a more salty, it's a salt-based flavor, and it has is it truffle bits? I think it's truffle bits in it. It has truffle in it.
Okay, okay,
It's like a
okay.
truffle salt, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then is that a new one, that Dulce Dar? Is that something new or what is that?
So dulce dar is a flavor of sweet spices.
Mm,
And so he has a combination of sweet spices that he put together. Yeah, and so
I
that's
love it.
coming.
I love it. Look, y'all playing games. How he gonna have a gift set? Okay, gift set. Look, you see the spices on the hummus, so this is giving you an idea of how you could vibe with these spices. And the thing about it is, no, we're not talking about no Mrs. Dash. No,
No.
when you go buy this, it makes your food so decadent, right? And so when he said the prices, I ain't telling y'all the prices. Y'all go on the website. I was like, okay, here you go. But I love that there's no back off. There's no you could get it for this price. And a dig on my booby. Look at him,
There he is.
boom. And y'all see that why he got merch? How he gonna have merch, y'all? He got merch for the spices. Look at the packaging, the glass bottles with the gold. Like you guys are beast mode when it comes to marketing and packaging. And the thing I like about it is that what it's saying to me is that, yeah, we black, guess what? We top tier. We do top tier. I watch your wife and her viewpoint about even her business. We're top tier. We are the top of the line, and that's without ego. You just don't, I don't see dollar store cute when I see you all's products. You know what I'm
No,
saying? I see
no.
really quality, like, and did he design that? Where did that come from? This whole concept of his logo and the packaging and all of that. Who created that?
So he created the logo and the packaging and all that, but it stems from our teaching. It stems from what we've cultivated in them. It stems from what they saw Irby Pop to be. Irby
Yes.
Pop, you won't find air in the bag of Irby Pop. It's all filled to the brim. We want
Yes.
it. We believe in excellence. We want them to understand that when they do something, it is done with excellence.
Absolutely.
We're encouraged to be the head, not the tail. And so we wanted them to embody that, and that's what the packaging represents. It represents excellence.
Excellence.
Mhm,
Indeed. Like it's
mhm,
when you see their products, y'all, it's nothing short of that, right?
mhm,
And
mhm.
so what it's doing, because a lot of y'all, I don't know what we're doing as parents, but I bet you you don't hit them kids. I bet you don't. Do you? You be knocking them out or not?
No,
You don't, right?
hey, you know what? We evolve. We grow. The last four are probably more privileged in that area than the first. The
Right.
first couple.
Right. Well, you know how that is, right? I only got one, so she got the good stuff. Nobody can say the stories. In my own life, my brother be like, "Mommy got selective amnesia about about hitting the kid or whatever. But my thing
Mhm.
is, you could definitely tell based on the lack of stress. A
Mm,
lot of Black children are stressed out because they deal
mm.
with a lot of yelling, they deal with hitting, they deal with all those things. But you can tell when there's a balance. And I think, if from my observation, it seems like if you haven't conversations with your children at 4 years old about their new businesses, you don't really have a space for the anger, for the hitting, for the like. When you say you evolved into something new, what do you think was the trigger for that? Like, for you to make a different decision about how you communicated with the children going forward?
Well, children, their design is to display a character building experience in your life, and
Mm,
so through their personalities, uh, through our growth, um,
mm,
especially me. Like, I grew up getting some spankings every now and then, and you think that that's what is supposed to happen,
sure.
but yeah. So it's just growth and development, and just making sure that we give them the best opportunity possible to thrive and not be stressed and not be confused in the head, or not be scared.
Yeah.
And it took some time, to get there, but they all, as they grow, they
Um,
yeah,
hey, it's
yeah,
not it. Look, we're gonna bring them on to say what they gonna say
yeah.
in a minute. But we do have a comment up here. Naima, hey Naima, Naima is the CEO of Female Solutions. She said, I just looked up the health benefits of popcorn, and it says
Mhm,
it aids in digestion,
mhm.
boosts weight loss, reduces risk of diabetes and heart disease. Let me go get some today. And it's a healthy snack.
It
Yo, let
is.
me tell y'all something. Beyond these beautiful attributes that Naima put up, thank you, Naima, for doing that, um,
Mhm,
is the fact that the way that they flavor that popcorn
mhm,
is out. It's my favorite, and I say it's for grown people.
mhm. Which one's
Is
that?
Moroccan mint, baby.
Ooh, not the
Rocket
Moroccan
mint
mint.
for grown people. You can't eat it if you little. Don't you come over here. Moroccan
Mm,
mint, you might have to feed that to somebody, baby. That Moroccan
mm.
mint is sexy,
Yeah,
baby. Oh God. So when you
yeah.
bring that back out, I want to do the commercial, maybe. I don't know. I might not want nobody to see me eat that. But yeah, so oh man, I love the flavors. But yeah, like you said,
Mhm.
it's healthy, and I'm glad y'all chose that. Then you got some congratulations for Basima Davis. You know
Oh,
that
thank you,
person?
Basima.
You know Basima?
No, no.
Oh, okay, good. Thank
Maybe I
you,
do, and
Basima.
I just don't recognize the name.
Not a problem. People
Mhm.
start commenting from all over, and
Okay.
definitely, when we come back, we're going to go to a commercial break in a bit, you guys. But please, if you want to reach out, look at that. azarspice.com is at the bottom. We're
Mhm,
actually going to bring on more of the family after the commercial break because they
mhm.
got more businesses to share. Be quiet. What are you talking about? There's actually, they're they're not even grown yet. They're not even, is my man, uh, is Zeke 20? He not 20 yet.
He's 20 now. He's 20 now. He'll
Oh, he
he'll
just
actually be
turned.
21 this year.
Wow. See? So I'm just saying they
A-
just get into adulthood. He
And
talking about that was their first, it was his first business.
and one more, our oldest son, Malachi, he
Yes.
also has a business that he started when he went to college. It was called Triface, and so it's a clothing brand. And so yeah,
Mhm. But I
yeah,
had
they
his
all.
food too. Wasn't he doing a food product also? What was that
Is
food
he doing?
product?
Oh, he was doing the cones.
Right.
He was doing cones, and we would do
And what was
we
that?
call them cones.
And what was that? What was in the cone? It was like a waffle cone
It
with
was a
what?
waffle cone. It was a carob flavor, a vanilla flavor cone. We had like a spicy type flavor cone that he created. Yeah, yeah.
Come
And
on, y'all.
we would put fruit in it. So
See, when you get to the point where you got to remember the businesses. Oh, let me see. Let me
I did,
see. His first business, we talk about children. His first business was, he got to
I
think
forgot all
through.
about it.
I love it. Well, guys, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to experience some more of the cross family industries because we're talking about the sons right now, but they
Mhm,
got daughters, baby. Oh, they got
mhm.
some daughters. And so we're going to get a little bit more after these messages. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Peace. Great day. It's your girl ASADAH here to introduce a new female solution show called ASADAH Says. That's right. Every month we're going to talk about everything I am, from cryptocurrency and financial security to good health and parenting strategies. Come on and talk with me every Tuesday morning from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And let's do that thing the way ASADAH says it should be done. See you then. Peace right here on the Females.
Peace and love. I'm Michelle Renee, host of Education Nation, live on the Female Solution Global Network every second and fourth Sunday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. The intention of Education Nation is to raise awareness about the literacy crisis and to offer information to combat the problem. The goal is to awaken an army of reading coaches and mentors. You will experience guests who are doing their part in the community to ensure youth in their circles are reading and thinking critically. I look forward to serving you in this capacity. Literacy is freedom, and Education Nation will offer information and strategies to help ensure our young people stay free.
All right, y'all. There we have it. That's right. Tune in every Tuesday for ASADAH Says. I'll be talking about all kind of things. This month, March, is Black Entrepreneurship Lives. Yes, it does. I've had on great entrepreneurs, unique ones at that. I think that, we used to, I sell soap, I sell earrings, or whatever we're talking about. But no, we're talking about people that I've been able to feature that have like revolutionizing products and services. So today, we're bringing on the girls. We dealing with the cross family industries. I'm gonna bring back the dopeness. Let me just, I can see their faces. Boo! Watch this. Boo! Hercules. Hey, girls.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God, look at them, y'all. Go ahead, girls. Introduce yourselves to the audience because y'all so fabulous. I just love it. Introduce yourselves.
Hello. My name is ASADAH Cross, and I'm 17 years old.
My name is Mahaya, and I'm 15 years old.
She had to think about that now because they kind of grown. She like, wait, am I 30 or no? I'm 15. Now, just tell the audience about your businesses because I've watched you over time. I remember when y'all were little, the girls was talking about. Look, y'all, they were like 6 years old, talking about. I have a beverage company. They selling beverages. So I want you to just talk a little bit about you did beverages. What were those? Then not too long ago, I saw you doing some other companies. I have some images of that. And then we're going to get to what you're doing now. So talk about the beverage company. What was that about? Talk about that.
So we began with a lemonade company called Super Duper Lemonade. I think I was 5 and she was 7. It was like we were doing the company together. We had professional packaging, and we had our first event like 1 year after making it. Was it about a year after making it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so it was just really fun. And so I decided to keep continuing on with making businesses and stuff. We had 5 flavors, I believe. No, 3. Was it 3 flavors?
It was 3 or 5.
I think
the flavors.
I believe it was 3 flavors, but they were all super good and refreshing. We had professional packing. It was really cool.
Look, y'all. Now, when you see siblings talk, they be arguing talking about, give me my brush. No, you get my brush. They talking about, did we have 3 flavors or was it 5? Was it 3 or 5 flavors? The girl said they was 5 years old. What are you talking about? So talk a little bit. So you did beverages. That was fun. I remember that that event. It was at a cafe, I think on 43rd Street or something like that. And it was like they featured all the family businesses. Y'all, it was the bomb. And what I used to love is that my man Izzy used to come out with a shirt that said quality control. That means he get to eat the food. He get to taste the beverages. That's right. Because he was literally 4, so he didn't have his business yet. All right, so good. So we had the beverages. Now, when I saw you last in person, one of y'all was doing muffins. The other one was doing skincare products. Hit it. Who going first? Who's talking about what first? Go ahead.
So, Muffini. I didn't create Muffini. All of us created Muffini, like dad, mom, me. And Muffini was a luxury muffin brand that had extraordinary flavors. So we had the Dulcidar muffin at one of our events, which was using one of Zeke's spices. Then we had the pineapple upside down muffin. I forgot their formal names, but that one was one of my favorites. And then we had a mango muffin that was like glazed on top, oven roasted. And those were the muffin flavors I had. I did about 2 events. One of them was an event competition with Ezekiel, and I lost by 1 point. And that was one of my favorite events, and I sold out.
Of course you did. Of course you did. What are you talking about? I had to write this down, y'all. How's she going to say luxury muffins? What is wrong with you? What kind of flyness is that? Who says that? With their luxury muffins with an extraordinary flavor. Girl, she cold. That's a cold family right there. So good. Muffini was one company. Now let's hear about the other company. Come on, mama.
So mine was Plant Your Face, and it was a luxury skincare brand. We had 3 different products: Polished Honey, Shine Honey, Glow Honey. One was a honey mask, one was a moisturizer, and the other, what was the other? Actually, I can't remember what the
Don't
other
worry,
one.
girls. It's one of your businesses. It's
I
okay.
believe
Go
it
ahead.
was another mask. I believe it was a clay mask.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically just started with my mom because I really liked formulating. I liked testing things, dropping things in different spaces. And so I just came up with this because I guess it was the closest thing that I could get. Each not flavor, what? Each different product has honey in it, which is
Okay.
really great for the skin.
Yes.
And yeah.
I remember that. I remember like strawberries or something. Didn't you have like strawberries or like natural fruits or something in there?
Yes, that was for the, moisturizer. There was
Mm.
strawberry powder in it, yes, for the color.
Look, look. Exfoliation and things. So I love that. Here we go again, right? Look at the food. How I love how you all are translating excellence through food. Oh, wait a minute. Let me write that down. Y'all might need to do that. Translating excellence through food. Ooh. This is going to be recorded, so y'all take that, make some t-shirts or something. I know I don't have to tell them because they always come up with great wording, vocabulary, marketing, and I love it. So now what are you doing? Because that you can see those pictures. How old were you doing those businesses?
12, I believe. I think I
Okay.
was 11 and 12.
11
Yes.
and 12. Cool. All right. So y'all see that, right? Y'all, you entrepreneurs out there, don't play yourself. You need to watch the kids and see how the lovely children are doing things. But today, you're doing other things. I need you to talk to me about that because they can even go find out about you on social media with those. Tell me, who's going first?
I will. So
Okay.
I'm creating a platform called Babel Bridge that helps travelers connect with locals all over the world using affordable translation provided by the locals themselves.
What? Okay, slow down. Hold up. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope. You gonna repeat that, baby. Cause I'm like, what? Wait, what? Say it again with the energy. You said it perfectly. I just want to hear it again. Cause I said, wait a minute, what's she doing? Say it again.
I'm creating a platform called Babel Bridge that helps travelers connect with locals all over the world using affordable translation provided by the locals themselves.
Mm. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Hold on. Somebody giving a comment. Let me see what they saying. Ooh, somebody said, oh, higher learning network. Hey, Mama Zelda speaks. These children are the ancestors speaking through them. You better know. Black excellence, period, with a T. And it says, thank you for following their directions. Ancestors are smiling. I know that's right. So good. So Babel Bridge. Now, how long have you been doing that? Well, I don't even want to know how long first. I want to know where you get that from. Like why? Like what? Where did it come from?
So I was just actually playing around with commercial ideas in my head while we were hanging out as a family. And I was just like saying stuff. And I thought of Uber, but for travelers to connect with translators. And that was my idea. And then the next morning, I was like, trying to refine it to find a name and everything. And I thought of Babel Bridge, which was like the Tower of Babel where all the languages got mixed up. And now it's like bridging them. And that was my initial idea. And I've only been doing it for about a year now.
Hold on. We are going to take a moment of silence. Wait a minute. Yo, that concept right there, so cold-blooded, mama. You about to go cuckoo la la. I can see the app. I don't even know if you started the app yet, but an app for that and everything. You about to take that on a whole nother level. Congratulations, Babel Bridge. Let me show y'all on Instagram. Y'all better go find her. She gonna say, did you just say something about the Rosetta Stone? Did you just say that? What did you just say about the history of the language? Something you mentioned.
Oh, because the Tower of Babel is how
Tower
all the
of Babel.
languages, yeah,
Yeah. The
it's how
Tower
all the
of Babel.
languages.
And you see the significance, y'all? Audience, I love that so much. Thank you, mama. I'm a fan. I'm really a fan. Go ahead. Come on next, mama. Come on. Come on, Hadassah. Tell them what your business is, girl.
So my business is Velvonics. We are a platform working to raise awareness for the ills of the music industry through visual arts, while also working to become an in-person talent development and production company.
Hold on, look. Hold on. Hold on, audience. Look at this. What? No. Wait. Why? Where are you getting that from? How? How did it come about? Come on.
So I myself want to become an artist. I like to sing, I like to draw, I want to learn how to dance. And so I was looking into the different industries I could join, and I was seeing that there's a lot of like mistreatment, sexualization, many places where they could do better and where I wouldn't want to be. And so I figured if I didn't want to be there, I'm sure there's others that don't want to be there too. And so I can just build a place where we can go that's safe, without all the toxicities of the music industry, and build each other up through the arts. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the amount of artists that will fund her. I need to say that. Let's talk about the amount of female artists that will fund her. Period. Because of a litany of reasons. One, who's courageous enough to take the stance you're taking? You're taking a stance that people are afraid to take, to say, no, this is wrong and this is right. No, we need to do it this way. We don't have to do it that way. And for your generation, you all are coming up in a time where, man, I was looking at, and he ain't your generation, but just the hip hop industry. But I was looking at Snoop Dogg, and then when they're older now, but they have a conscience, they said, I start thinking about the fact that I can't play my music for my grandmother. I can't play my music for my parents. Like, and so they start going into, now they making cereals and Cocoa Puffs and all that, whatever. But my point is, look how early you're starting already with the consciousness in place. We're going to talk afterwards, because I really feel like the packaging of this, I was just talking to your father about just the collective of the family. There are people out there videotaping their family experiences, but your family average to me, like, what y'all doing? Going to school? Riding a bike? Jumping in trampoline? I don't care about that. But you guys are actually talking about, yeah, we were 5 and our first business was, we have had, you know what I'm saying? So not that y'all talk like that, but that's what I got to do. Yeah. So, but I think that's extraordinary. And I think that parents and children, people have children that are like you, that have this in them, but the parents not pulling it out. Your father said even earlier, it comes from how we've trained them, meaning they're not going like this, but I bet y'all watching them. I bet you looking at Irby Pop, and I bet you see how quality it is. And so now you all can articulate your own excellence. Bravo. Bravo. And so how long have you been doing this business, Ma?
I think since, was it last year? No. It was at around the end of 2024 when I came up with the idea.
End of 2024. Beautiful. And so I guess I want to quickly ask, future, what do you ladies see? What's the ideal scene? Don't tell me what you think you can do with it. Tell me what you really want to do with the ideal scene, like at the best. What does this look like? Each business. Let me hear it.
So for Babel Bridge, I can really see that scaling to be a global platform that every traveler across the globe can use to connect with translators so they won't feel isolated in the in places they go to. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to create an app right now where people can log on, sign up as a traveler, sign up as a translator, and use that wherever they go. So
Absolutely.
globally.
Okay, good. Appalicious. Make it Appalicious, baby. Get that app popping out because I can see it automatically. I mean, there's no question about that. And we'll talk afterwards. I want to talk about all the legalities and all of these things because your ideas both are no joke. Go ahead, Mama. I want to hear Future. What's up?
So with Ovonics, I really just want to become my own label and talent development company, just so that people can have a better option. It may be a bit, no, it's not going to be less exposure. It's going to be big. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
even like you can just go to us instead of going to the other companies that are going to mistreat you and stuff. So I think I just want to be a place where artists can reside and be themselves and just do what they
I
do.
love it. I love it. And I think that, when you look at what I see artists supporting this. I see you both getting tremendous amount of support from outside sources that have the money, but they don't have the ideas. You guys have the ideas, okay? But man, when you look at your like Kiki Palmers and some of these other girls who came up in the industry, but see, they were just on the receiving end. So you got to kind of deal with, like you said, all of the stuff about the music industry that's not good for people, but they on the receiving end, so they're not doing much. And I think what I love about both of your ideas is that you're on the controlling end. So you're shaping what you want to for the world to experience regarding, your companies and ooh wait, I'm glad I know you. I got pictures. I got pictures showing me and them when they was little. I got proof. So yeah, you all are gonna do tremendous. And I know what I love about any of this is that as a family, you all are talking about this. And I will say, I know you all have a little bit of knowledge about crypto as well. I don't know how involved you are, but you put that on the platform and have them people paying you in crypto. Hercules. We'll talk about all of that good stuff, but I just am so happy of where you are. I appreciate you coming on today because we didn't even think y'all was going to look. We was like, Papa was like this. Yeah, I think that Zeke will come on. Yeah, this I this how I'm doing. I think Zeke will come on. He ain't coming on. He too big right now. He sleep. But the girls represented. Y'all represented. Like, and I love you all are so articulate. Your diction has always been fabulous. And Hercules to you both. Thank you so much for being here because you're extensions of your parents. And I'm gonna round out this show. And I guess I want to ask y'all before y'all leave. It might make your father cry, but so what I want to know is he got stiff like that. Let me make sure I don't get. Let me make sure they don't make me cry. So I want to know, just kind of not, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, and it's nothing big, but I just kind of want to know what are your observations of your parents. What can you say about what you think you're employing in your own plans, in your own ideas? What part of what they have shown you or taught you or whatever do you think you're using? What do you think were highlights? Any of that?
Okay, so I've been actually thinking about this a lot. And for
Mhm,
me, my parents have shown me what I want my future to look like and
mhm,
how I want to raise my children. And hearing
mhm,
them talk about how they didn't really want to, they weren't thinking about how they wanted to do that when they were younger. I was really like thinking like I know things that I want to do and
mhm.
what I want for the future because they have shown me. Like
Yes.
for my children, I want entrepreneurship,
Mhm,
travel, luxuries,
mhm.
along with raising them in a way where they can understand values and stuff. So that's
Love it. Love it. You see that? He gonna call it. He back there. Look at he back there. He in the back, y'all. I might see a tea. I told him to get tissue. He probably ain't gonna get it. You better use your shirt. Go ahead, baby girl. Go ahead, Hadassah. Tell me.
I think the way they just really stand firm on what they believe in and their decision have really I guess, instilled something in me that helps me go forward, and just seeing them work really hard to get us to a certain place in our life is really inspiring.
Absolutely. I want to know who you looking at. Who you just looked at to the side? Who over there? Who on the side of you? Somebody over there?
The
I
little
think
one.
those
The
are.
little one.
Come over here. Tell them to get on the camera. We're not playing. They
No
can get
camera
in the
ready.
camera. Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on, baby.
Sorry.
Bring them children's in. So everybody that's watching, I need you to just really see that man. You see how articulate these beautiful children are? They're manifestations of the, if they don't want to come on, they don't have to. I don't want to force them, but I do want to force them. I don't care. Let me see. Hey girl. Hey girl. That's good. You good. You good. You good. You good. How you doing, mama?
I'm doing good.
Oh my gosh, wait a minute. I got to show you something, mama. I got something to show you. You want to see it? Watch this. Watch this. It's just for you, me and you. Watch this. Hey girl, 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 hey girl. See, I got me and you in there, girl. That's right. I'm not playing. So yes, indeed, I want to say, I want to round out the show with looking at, we heard your ideas about your parents. I'm so appreciative of being exposed to you guys. I want to talk a little bit about, Brody, your business, and I want to show mama. Y'all know I got to show mama, right? Because mama not here today, but boy, mama out there doing some things. Talk a little bit about what she's out there doing, and then Brody, you talk about what you are doing as well. Come on with it, whichever one you want to do first.
Okay, I don't know if you can you hear me?
I can hear you, baby.
Okay, all right. So Melanie is a speech and presentation consultant. And so she helps entrepreneurs and startup businesses. She helps them present or pitch their ideas or their business to investors. And so she helps them perfect their pitches. And so right now, like as we speak, she's in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest because she's the head speech and presentation coach for South by Southwest. And actually that picture with will.i.am and
you already know I'm getting ready to slay right now.
Right.
Come on.
She was in Davos with their tech conference. She spoke there as well. So, yeah.
See, when your mama on the stage with will.i.am, we get ready to get the celebrities to come support these other companies. She over there clowning, being a speech consultant. I love, y'all got to go see their videos. I just love to watch her just talk about her experiences. And so, Brody, tell us also about what you are doing. What is Papa doing in his companies today?
So I'm working on I don't know if you saw it on the website, but it's called Yummy Village. I'm working on a circular economy, a community that's based off of circular economy and regenerative living. And I have a book that is going to be representing that here soon that I want to have coming out. So it's called Living Beyond Sustainability. That's the name of the book. And but yeah, that's kind of what I've been focusing on, and then doing odd end things for the around for the family and.
Look, you better rewind real quick. Hold up. Let me with my own tissues. No, you better rewind. What in the world is regenerative living? Come on, what is this concept?
So I've always been into what sustainability, where you take used already, you take things that have already been used and you repurpose them. So such as shipping container homes. And so I've always been loving that. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a community that embodied that, where it sustained itself. And so where it was regenerative, is more than being sustainable, it was regenerative. So everything that happens in the community, it helps to keep the community going. And so from education to hospitality to a marketplace, Yummy Village will embody a circular economy that will be regenerative.
Y'all playing game. We got a comment here. Let's get this in here. High Learning Network, my girls elder speak, says love, love, love. This family of fortune teaching is teaching the world through their children. Yes, phenomenal family. That's what and who they are. Ashe. Phenomenal family. I know that's right. You guys are really making a tremendous impact on people. I don't even think just in your being, you are impacting people. So I really say, I challenge you to continue to just be excellent. And use excellence as your standard. period. And I don't think you really have a choice, because I think that's all you know. Like, you all know entrepreneurship. You don't have to decide if you're going to be an entrepreneur. It's what you are, period. And the reality, a lot of other cultures, that is how they're raised. They're not raised to go to college and get jobs. They're not. They take over family businesses. Well, guess what? Y'all don't have to take over family businesses. You all create them. Y'all have a choice. I think that's the bomb. So you get one in a contest with the brother. I made the spice. I made the muffins using his spice. Like, you all are really creating an empire. And let me put this up here. Another one. Dad is prime example of our ingenuity. Thanks for your listening to the Creator as it guides you to continue helping and healing the planet. I absolutely thank you so much, Zelda Speaks Higher Learning. Because people are seeing this. You all are giving sort of the blueprint of how to make this happen in the real world, and that this is what you can get. These type of children, you can get quality children. And I know, because my daughter, she's 22, but she wrote her first book at 7 years old. And she was out there with her book, and people would go, "You're an author? You're an author?" So, but she don't know no different. Now she's a professional photographer with her own clients, with her own website. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she can go get a job if she wants to, but it's definitely a choice. Because if you're going to be an entrepreneur, and I'll say this, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to tell me your ending thoughts, you have to work. Being an entrepreneur is not for the weak, right? You have to work. You got to really be on it. So give me your words of wisdom. Dad, girls, give it to me in these last 2 minutes.
What you got, ladies?
Oh, me? Okay. Don't give up, ever. Just know that you can get it right if you keep on going.
I would say, whatever motivated you in the beginning, make sure to keep that in your mind as you proceed. Make sure you stay grounded with what you sincerely believe in, so that nobody can knock you off track.
Look, I rest my case. I rest my case. You guys, thank you so much for being here today. I love you tremendously. Continue to be excellent. Brody, my Aquarian brother, you already know you're doing a wonderful job. Look at my little baby down there. Girl, take your pigtails and go like this. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. That's what you can do, girl. You ain't got to hide nothing. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, viewers. Take heed. Watch this video again, and we'll see you next Tuesday for ASADAH Says, for another day of Black Entrepreneurship Lives. Peace, guys. Peace, Cross family.
Bye.
Yeah. All right, we out.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, zhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, ngiyabonga. Senegal, jaref. Kenya, asante. Israel, toda. Pakistan, shukriya. Afghanistan, tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.